But the market has largely looked through that, right? So maybe they're waiting on the Supreme Court to see what happens with Lisa Twist.
I think you can't underestimate just, we are deep in a bull market, and there is a lot of FOMO. There's a lot of FOMO. And I just think to sort of chalk everything up to the market looks past, the market looks past, the market looks past. Crash of '87, and I'm not saying this is going to happen tomorrow. The big news story on the day of the crash of '87 was, Nancy Reagan had just been diagnosed with breast cancer, and there was an attack by some inconsequential Iranian or Iraqi boat on a U.S. vessel. I mean, like, inconsequential. And the market lost almost a quarter of its value in a day. In a day. Like, the market lost almost a quarter of its value. So I sort of think, just to sort of say, like, the market looks past all this, misses the fact that when the market chooses to change its mind, the correction can be extraordinarily quick and extraordinarily painful.
Does it need a catalyst to change direction?
I mean, in '87, we didn't have a catalyst. Now, in '08, clearly you had the continued erosion of the capital base of the banking system due to the housing market turmoil. But even the massive financial losses in '08, in the scheme of life, had very little forewarning. So I think it's very important that when you're in the money management business and you put your risk management hat on, you keep in mind that no matter how exuberant the market may be at any moment in time, when you're late in that cycle can shift in the blink of an eye.
But for the moment, it's AI valuations, right, that are propping everything up.
AI is clearly having a moment in the sun today, and the AI community is going to have to demonstrate its ability to deliver literally trillions of dollars of value. And, I as an American hope that comes to pass, but there are reasons that we should all be just a bit concerned about the speed with which this change will happen. I mean, here's a simple framework. When they invented the personal computer, okay, did we think the world was going to change in a profound way? Of course we did. But it's taken 50 years to play out. And we're still very much in the middle of the journey. AI today, large language models in particular, have been in existence for a few years. I think there's a real chance that when we think about the forms of AI that are alluded to by many of the market's leaders today, that their dream for the future may not take 3 to 5 years to play out. It could be 20 years. It could be 30 years. It's like the internet, and people hate this analogy, but like the dot-com moment back at the start of this century, did anyone have any doubt that the internet was going to change the world? No. Has the internet changed the world? Absolutely. But did it take longer than anticipated? And was there a period in which there was a real sort of sorting of the winners and losers that took place? Unequivocally.